Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's episode of Bullshittery. I'm your hostess, Raelan, and today we're going to continue on where we left off with our tutorial on Me 2.0. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, I did some Onigiri streaming. I decided to make a tutorial video just with as much basic information as I can possibly jam into a stream. For those of you who are new players, those of you who are returning players, those of you who just aren't sure how to play the game, you know. I do want to note that this character will be built as a twin sword user. Oh my god. I'm doing an alt character stream. I'm doing my tutorial. If you need help from a level 11, sure, I'll carry you. I'm not logging into my main yet. Yui needs help, he says. Yui needs help. Oh my goodness. Also, when did you start calling me senpai? What? First, let's go. Oh my god. Ah, my goodness. What am I gonna do with you? Though I could take some pointers from you for new players. I won't be logging into my main character just yet. Probably in a few hours once I finish this, and I'm gonna stream, continue with Amnesia, and then after Amnesia, depending on how far I get with that, I will hop back on and log into Raelan. Your shopping gotta go. Alright, well, I will be online later tonight, so just shoot me a message if you see that I am online, and if I'm on, I will carry you. Whatever you want. Within reason. I do want to try and get some more Eldritch runs in, though, so I can finish that, because I only need that and my empty graves, so if you want to run the, stamina later, GG. We can do that, but that's up to you. I don't really mind. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why, but I'm in a great mood. But I'll talk to you later. For those of you who are still struggling with the game, still need a little bit of help, still aren't quite sure what to do, definitely check out part 1 of the tutorial stream. There's a whole bunch of information in there. There are topics that I will be going over in more detail. Hi Necrotic, welcome to the stream. I'm working on my tutorial stream for new players here today. And then I'll probably, after this stream, I'll take a quick break and then I'll stream Amnesia, so I'll go wake Fallen up for that, because I'm assuming he's asleep, or he's just hiding. Actually, let me check where I left off, because there was a lot of stuff that I had written down for this. So, I'm gonna just start by logging in, and I'm gonna go through a little bit of the story. I'm gonna try and get to words, yeah. Let me see. Where is my page? Okay. So I wrote this down. So there's... He's up. You're working on your twin sword character now. Oh, are you guys together or something? Nice. Well, this is going to be my second twin sword character. I think the other ones, I have two... Nope, I have one sword, one spear, and a wand and staff character, and then just an unclassed character because he's still level 3, and I'm probably not going to do anything with that character. I'm just going to kind of fiddle around with my other characters until a later date. But, so today's Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday, right? No. Oh, okay. I didn't know that he was up. It said he's offline. But that doesn't surprise me. So I was working on some stuff Friday, making a few notes for myself, basically. So the goal for today is to at least get to clear all of the dungeons in Kikaigahara on all 3 difficulties. So Onigashima and Kikaigahara are going to be completely finished so that we do get those achievements here for Raelan. I also want to try and get to Kamaso Village for the story, so I'm going to finish as much as I possibly can. And then maybe if I'm really fast with these dungeons, I can get her to Yamatai Koku. Because along the way, I'm going to be completing all the dungeons on all 3 difficulties, not just normal. I'll be doing normal, hard, and hell, so you can see the difference. I might actually go into XP boosts and explain those a little bit. I'll explain Ryu and drop boosts as well, and we'll talk about stats, and I'll allocate some points so you can see the difference in my attack power. Once I get some decent weapons, just a few that are a little bit better than what I've got so far. Let's see. And then I also want to start looking at mags. So for those of you that haven't really talked much about the game or just aren't really familiar with them, Magatama are actually very, very important. They're one of your most important parts of the game. And that they're really what pushes those players that you see up at the top. Their Magatama are actually what pushes them above the rest. So if you see, like some really high level player, and you see they kind of suck, well, that might mean that their mags aren't quite what they need to be, because later on down the road you're going to notice that mag farming is a pain in the butt. You have to farm quite a bit. Eventually you won't be able to just equip mags that you pick up. You'll actually have to find recipes and craft better ones. And you'll have to farm for rare items. You'll have to farm for rare mags. You'll have to find all kinds of stuff just to be able to craft the item. And then you have to be a certain level to equip it. Same thing with weapons. Identified weapons, like weapons that you find on the ground and identify from Shizuka, those will only get you so far in the game. You can see, if you look here at this character, my main character this is a staff. This is actually not a weapon that you can pick up. This is a crafted weapon. So, this one takes a little bit more effort than just picking up a weapon, but it's definitely worth it because the attack stat's higher, it has extra buffs, it actually comes with an Oogie skill on it, which I mean, I don't use it, but they're infinitely better than just weapons that you pick up. And crafted weapons are also going to take a lot of time. They're also going to, they're going to be something that you have to farm for. And you're going to have to spend a little bit more time working for those. But you're going to put in the effort and it's going to be worth it in the end. So once I log in, what I'm going to do is... Hi, Gonzalez. What I'm going to do when I log in here is finish talking about the point Daruma, because I know I did kind of DC in the middle of that. So I'll tell you what to do with that 1,000 point medal, which I know a couple people were a little bit confused about when they got them on other characters, even like higher level players. You're always available to help. Awesome, thank you. I might take you up on that offer. So you can see, there we go, we've got other stuff today, and I did get a higher level boost because I logged in for consecutive days. So you can see I did just start this character the other day, however I have been logging in on the days that I have not been streaming. You got your recipe, just need the stones. Nice! Awesome! GG, man. Farm those daily stones and get that weapon. Alright, so I don't even... Okay, so I have a bunch of random stuff equipped. So remember to go into your present box, check it, receive checked, so that you keep those. Because if you don't check those, they'll actually... they'll actually get deleted from your present box after, I think they're like a week. So let's go into the point exchange here, and this is all the stuff that I have. And you can see this 1,000 point medal right here. It can be traded at any of the Point Daruma NPCs for 1,000 Onigiri points. So I have 0 right now. Little poofed. So if you hit convert, then you now have 1,000 points. So those are pretty useful. You can't buy these with free OC. This is my purchased OC, and this is the OC that I have saved. So then if you add those, that's the total amount that I have on this character. Yo, Gambara, hey, what is up? So then you can see, I can go in here. And then if you go into the gift exchange, there's different stuff that you can actually use. So my favorite here is these durability tickets. These are actually important. You can save up and get a gacha ticket, however, I really don't think it's that worth it. Unless you're that desperate for the gacha and you really want them. I think you can get one a month for 25,000 points. So that's not too terrible to farm for, honestly. But you can get these artisan swords. These are great, especially if you are, struggling for artisan swords. Then there's these cute outfits here. So if you look, there's cute little outfits that you can buy. They are for a lot of points, but I'm definitely gonna get this bunny outfit because I want the bunny ears. You can get these. These are 300 a piece. Purgatory is my favorite. It's a cute little succubus outfit. So if you don't, hey DJ, hi guys, welcome. So there's all kinds of different stuff in here that you can get it'll show you the different points that stuff is for. So you can definitely, here's a bikini you can get for your character. When you first started, you actually use an artisan as a weapon because you got it from a lucky box. So yeah, and that's what some people just don't know. They don't know what stuff is for. So you just kind of wander around and struggle. So like this here, these three, 16, 17, and 18, these are going to be your best friends. When you can buy them essentially endlessly, but you do have to save up the points for these. And and these will be good for later on down the road. I would not suggest using these. Don't use oogies until you're at least like 115 and have a gargoyle weapon, because anything before that is kind of a struggle, and kind of pointless. So you can purchase these points. However, you can only use the OC that you have purchased. So this is actually how much I have on all of my characters. I can use it on any one of them. It's available to any character that I log into, and this is basically what I have saved up in free OC on this character, and this character alone can use that OC. Which, you know, that's just something to note. But you can see there's a bunch of people talking there. I do have to talk to this guy, Ashia. So if you go, if you talk to him the first time, he gives you a summoning ticket. And you can turn that in, and you can go to the summoning screen. I don't know, I'm gonna do this to about here. And we'll do, I don't know, we're gonna make him evil. Actually, no, we're just gonna make him nothing. I'm gonna summon him. I don't really know what those do, to be honest. This is gonna be... Fluffles. His name is Fluffles. And he kind of sucks. He only got one skill, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. I don't really use him. So we have officially gotten, let's see, to Kashiden. And I'm gonna go back here and run and run and run, lunge step and roll. And I'm actually gonna go back in on hard. You know what? Don't judge me. He's Fluffles on my main character too. Alright. So this is the tutorial dungeon here. So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna run through here and pick everything up. Like, I'm not really worried about anything. I'm just gonna pick everything up. I'm not doing this for time or anything at all. I'm just gonna kinda shuffle my way through here and fluff my fluff with your fluffin'. What the hell? Alright. It's always a good idea to pick everything up. Then if you don't need it, then you can get rid of it. It's better to do that than to miss important stuff. Oh, wait to look at. You're falling. Oh, you are. Alright. Let's, I don't know, we'll show some twin blade skills. No, you'll see enough of those. Let's show some spear skills. I don't have any stats at all yet. Oh, but in here you notice that, actually, we'll do wand, because it's totally different. Okay, then there's gonna be a cutscene, or there should be. No, there's no cutscene. Okay. Fireball is actually a really great skill if you are worried about your, what's it called? Cooldown. Use fists. For those of you who aren't sure how I'm doing this, I am blocking on to him. So when you block there, I'm gonna block until he decides to come up here. Woohoo, there I leveled up. So when that little circle around him turns orange, that means you've locked on. That's the triangle button for those of you who are using default controller configuration. That's the word I'm looking for. Wow, okay, I'm struggling. So I'm not going to do anything with my stats just yet. So if you see, that's what I have equipped. I want to kind of just chill for here. So then I'm just going to leave the dungeon. Which I don't suggest leaving that way, or getting used to leaving that way, because there are a lot of dungeons for the story that you actually have to like go through, and you have to talk to somebody at the end of the dungeon. I have done that. I have left the dungeon so many times, and I've actually ended up leaving before I was supposed to. So actually, let's do this right now. I'm gonna stand off to the side here. Right over here. Alright. So that I'm out of the way. So you'll see under each partner they have a couple of different skills. So for Shizuka, she's at level 1. And at level 1 for each of these skills she does certain stuff. So identify, if that levels up, it raises your chance of finding rare weapons. So basically, when you identify a weapon, when this level goes up, it raises the chance that you'll identify it as like a gold or a red, as opposed to a blue or a white weapon, which I will go into detail once we start picking up those type of weapons. Sharp Eye, this one, it will increase the grade of your identified weapons. So when you identify a weapon, I'm going to go into my equipment here. So the Oni dagger right here, you can see in blue, just at the top left, below the name, it says grade 100. But on the twin blades here, it says grade 20. I don't know, the grade 13, grade 20. Alright, so grade 20, I can get that to 100. It is possible to get that to 100. 100 is going to raise the attack stat, it's going to raise the durability, and it's going to make it a better overall weapon in the game. So, you know, you might have 3 of these. If you say, you might have like 3 copies of this twin sword. if you have one that's like grade 86, that's going to be significantly better than this one that I'm holding. Because it's going to be a stronger weapon. And you'll notice that if you look at the higher grade on the same type of weapon, that's okay. If you look at the higher grade on the same type of weapon, that attack stat is also going to be higher. As long as it's the same type of weapon. Like, obviously, it's going to be different between types. So, you know, an axe is going to be stronger than twin blades. And that might be stronger than a wand. Like, you don't know exactly, and you can't compare between classes. Because then axe is always going to be the strongest, and then you're going to assume that axe is going to be the strongest. Which, technically it should be, stat-wise and attack stat-wise. However, I've seen really strong axe users, and I've seen really weak axe users. I've seen really, really disgustingly strong wand users. I've seen great spear users. I've seen great twin sword users. It doesn't matter what the attack is compared to other classes. You really have to pay attention to those people who are using the same weapon class. So, obviously for me, I look at other twin sword users. So, the people that I know that are really good twin sword users and that I like talk to, I actually like have seen their builds and I've talked to them. You know, I take recommendations from them. Spear users rule. I don't know, that Rose Lionheart chick is pretty good. Wand for the win. Yeah, I've seen, you know, I've seen people that are good in every class. It doesn't really matter what class you play. It's just, you know, what you prefer, how you prefer to play. If you play twin swords, you're gonna be up on top of whatever you're attacking at all times. Unless you use this skill right here. That's your only ranged skill right there as a twin sword user. That's it. Blue Fang Blade. It is a wind and slice skill, so you can put it on quite a few weapons, and it's a very good skill. I do have it on, I think, one of my weapons. All of y'all are wrong. Staff users for life. Staff. So at this point in time, it is very, very difficult to be a staff user and do DPS. You're gonna make a wand character right now. So right now, as the game is, staff is actually meant as a support class. You're not actually meant to be able to do damage with a staff. As of right now. In the future, we will get an update where we will have mags that will give us the ability to use staff. Staff has Rolling Thunder. Yeah, I mean, there are attack skills on staff, and they are available. However, that's not what the class is primarily meant for. That's why you'll see I run around with a couple of staves. Sometimes I'll have 2 twin swords and 2 staves equipped. I do not have stats for staff at all. I'm not really, at least. But, you know, at this point in time, it's really not realistic to go damage staff on PlayStation on the US server because we don't have the update for it yet. In a future update, we will be getting mags that will give us the ability to have general skill force instead of class-specific skill force, and those are going to be really useful when it comes to playing DPS staff. So I do have staves in my equipment on Raelan, on my main, and I will be making more. I will be using staff for DPS as well, just because I would like to test that out on a higher level character. Invite. Alright, same, actually. Bye. Have fun. I'll be there. Absolutely. I'm excited for that. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So that is the grade for your weapons. And then this right here is my favorite one. Increases max inventory space. So how did people ask how you get these levels to go up? You know, Yoshitsune has her own skills. I think the first one is always battle, and it raises their fighting ability. So it basically makes them better if you have them out beside you. This one is called grinding. So it increases EXP and strengthening rate of weapon enhancement. So when you're enhancing a weapon, the higher the level this is, it makes it easier to enhance your weapons. That's important. Repair. So when you go and repair a weapon with Yoshitsune, the higher level this is, the more likely you'll have a good repair. And if you have a bad repair, it'll lower the amount of durability that you lose. So it's important to make your partner's skills level up. Well, how do you do that, you ask? Well, if you click on this little plus, you have all these friendship items. So if I hover over friendship pendant, it says it greatly raises affection levels for Lady Shizuka and Amaterasu. So obviously I'm going to give her friendship pendants. So Shizuka likes friendship pendants. That's what's going to make her level up faster. But if I go over goldfish, it's for Ibaraki Doji and Momotaru. You don't have either of those yet, but it's still important to keep them for when you do get them. I'm going to keep leveling her up until she's maxed out. Cool. Alrighty. She maxes out at level 2. Sometimes you have to go talk to the partner, wherever they're at in the area, before they will continue to level up. So, for Yoshitsune, it's friendship paperbacks. So she likes books. Whoop! I didn't mean to do that. I just want to hit the arrow. Get present. And I'm just going to keep feeding those into those, and, you know, there you go. So, I've successfully... I'm just going to move to res point. My thing was being weird. I have successfully fed my partners some weapons. Sometimes you'll get stuck in your touchpad. Like, no matter how much you click your touchpad, it won't work. So if I do this a bunch of times, my menu comes up. Sometimes when you're in the menu, you know, it glitches and you can't get out. If you just move to resurrection point, you should be able to click out of it. So back up to Kashiden, and we're gonna run up here. And that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Alright. At least it took me to the dungeon this time. So I'm just gonna... So, apparently, at a certain point in the stairs, you can glitch and run through the stairs. And I can't tell you where it is because I don't know. But that's really annoying, actually. So I'm gonna come up here. So there, they have little orange music notes above their head. That means you have to talk to them. So then you just go over to quest, and then they'll like talk to you, basically. It's them becoming better friends with you. Did I explain the color markers on the map? What do you mean the color markers? You mean like the quest markers and stuff? I haven't gotten any quests really, so not really. I mean, I've explained the arrows, if that's what you mean. There you go. Oh my goodness, I've leveled up a partner. I got an achievement. Woo! Alright. So let's do the quest. I'm just gonna flip through this. If you hold in R1, it'll... Yeah, I did go through the quest markers. Then I'm just gonna hit storage. Actually, first I'm going to go to identify, and I'm gonna identify some weapons. So I'm just gonna click all these. Yes, I want to identify all of them. So it does cost Ryu to identify them. She does charge you. If you hit next, you can see the next weapon. You can see all the stats for it. Or you can just hit skip, and you can see the whole list. So, you see there's little colors here above the weapons. So this one right here is gold. This is going to be a rare weapon. That's what that means. So this is the rarest of those. So it's going to be harder for you to identify and get gold weapons. Oh my gosh, Spirit Incense is garbage, and it makes me very sad. It is an item that you get from literally everything that they were supposed to take out of the game literally like the update after I started, and it's been like a year almost, and it's still here. It's just never gonna go away. So then there's also a little red diamond, and then there's this blue diamond here. That's the next step down after red. So it goes gold, red, blue, and then the rest are just considered white because they have no anything. So then if you look over here at the durability, there are 3 weapons with under 100 durability. You cannot basically use these. You basically cannot use these at all. They're garbage weapons, and they won't do you any good. But do you was used what? If you're asking what I know it was used for, it's used to troll people. I think at one point there was a quest that you needed to pick them up so you could get a Kiji summoning ticket. However, I don't remember. Use it for points. So I now have a bunch of extra weapons. So then I'm gonna come over here. Bingo, very good. Yes, I'm aware. So then I'm gonna change up my equipment. Now that I have twin blades, so I'm gonna go over here. Oh, that's stabs. That's not what I wanted. So I have these. So I'm gonna equip those, and you can see this is what they look like. They're neat. They match my outfit. And then I'm gonna pull these back out. But I'm not gonna equip either of the rusted twin blades. Because they only have 86 and 88 durability, so I'm basically going to use a couple of skills and then the weapon is going to break. So, let's see. Yeah, same with the staves. Totally worthless. Durability. No extra wands. So I'm just going to keep the wand I have equipped. I don't have any extra mags. And there's no extra anything. Typical Wino Ghost staff, it's gonna be lit. I already have a wand and staff character, so I am gonna repair this. Alright, and then she's asking me to give weapon enhancement a try, so I got these gold twin swords. I'm gonna actually enhance them. So these are basically useless because of their lack of durability. So I'm just gonna put those in there. And then when it says, so you want to sacrifice that weapon, that means that it's okay. But eventually you'll get to a point where you can't use certain level weapons to enhance other weapons, because the weapon you're enhancing is going to be significantly further past where that current weapon is, and it's not going to help it anymore. I'm going to keep the bow for now, but that I'm going to get rid of. Anything with the low durability I'm just going to get rid of. And I'm going to put them all into this weapon. And you can see my attack range went up. Tip, use unidentified weapons. Yeah, true. You do not have to identify weapons to use them as material. So if I had, one that said, copper, question mark, question mark, question mark, I could also use that as a material. You don't have to know what the weapon is, which you will end up doing, trust me. I'm gonna get rid of these battle axes here. You will eventually get to the point where, yeah, that's good for now. Cool, so I did finish a quest. Weapon enhancement, 10 subquests cleared. Woohoo! Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go and accept all these. Collect reward. Scroll down. If it doesn't have a check mark by it, it means you still have to collect the reward. Alright. Smelting reset button. Hey! Yes! See, we definitely did get that kind of shit. Alright. So look, there's 3 presents in my box. Neat, cool. And now I have more weapons. I have different weapons equipped, so remember, you can go through. This is what these look like. So they have Misty Massacre. That's a really cool skill. This is Crag Thrust. And then your Blue Fang Blade. It takes a lot of SP to use. But it's definitely worth it. It does a lot of damage. And you can use it to lock on, which is pretty cool. So actually, I'm going to go through here. And I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I'll get there. So for certain weapons, they're going to have different stats and different elements. It won't really be important until a little bit further on in the story because these are very, very basic weapons, and these are only intended for you to get used to using them and their skills. So once you find a weapon type that you like, which I suggest you do quickly, and as early on as you possibly can, once you find a weapon type that you enjoy using, then you can put different skills on the weapon. So this weapon has these 3 skills: Blue Fang Blade, Misty Massacre, and Crag Thrust. And as you can see, there's a little Roman numeral after the skill. So if I highlight it, it says rank 3, skill level 1. Run sword till 50. See, I don't. That's dumb. Because you won't be able to really play the other classes, and you won't really know what you want to do. And at that point is when you need to know what you want to do, because then you can stat that way, you know what I mean? I know you get the mag for it, but like, it's not worth it. I say pick your class beforehand. That'd be if you're doing like an alt character and you just want to make it quick. But so they have different ranks, and they also have different skill levels. And you can also see there are little symbols to the top left, just to the left of the title. That'll tell you on the highlighted like pop-up box, that'll tell you what elements that those skills are. So that orange one is actually on all 3 of my skills. That is actually Slice element, which is on a lot of Twin Sword skills, if not all of them. Well, I wouldn't say all of them. Most of Twin Sword skills have Slice element. And then, the green one is Wind. The that light blue one is rain, and that brown one is obviously mountain. So if I go in here to my status details, so if I go under status details, something is giving me mountain element, and something is giving me slice element. So this is fire, ice, lightning, dark, rain, mountain, wind, holy, poison, flight, slice, impact, and pierce. And you'll have all these to work off of. So I'm actually going to look at this weapon because I'm pretty sure it's this weapon that gives me. Alright, so this weapon that I'm holding gives me 14 mountain element. So it's actually best to put mountain skills on this weapon. Obviously I'm not going to keep this weapon for very long because it's a minimum level 8 weapon and I'm already almost double that. But you know, not all weapons will give you that extra little bonus below the skills. But those are the ones that you are going to want to use. I don't know where I'm getting this slice element from. Let me check the snail mag. Yeah, it gives you slice element and sword affinity, which is why my sword affinity is the highest right now, even though I have nothing statted. So I'm actually going to allocate some points here. And you're going to see just, you know, what this stuff does. So if I put everything into dexterity, you can see my twin sword affinity, that's what this is down here, my affinity, which is basically my skill with the weapon, and my bow affinity are going up. It also raises my critical by 2, and it raises my attack stat quite a bit. Now I'm not going to allocate those immediately, obviously. I just want to show you what those do. So if I go up to power, it's going to raise up sword. It's going to raise up odachi. It's going to raise up axe for the most part. And then with the extra every so often, it'll also raise up twin swords and bow. So there's also, oh, and spear. So spear also gets a little bit of a bonus from power. So basically everybody gets stuff from power except for wand and staff. So if I raise vitality a whole bunch, the only stat that goes up is spear. Right here. The only affinity that goes up. So vitality is spear. Your health will go up. You'll also get physical and magical defense. Which is why spear has the best defenses in the game. And normally the highest amount of health. If I raise up wisdom, my wand goes up 10 points, power affinity. Oh, I don't know what that even means. But it raises up, so when my wand affinity goes up, wisdom gives me more SP, and my critical also goes up, I believe, every 24 points total. So you're starting off at 7 total points, and you'll go from there. So then if I raise up my mind stat, it gives me staff. It also raises your max SP, and it also gives you physical and magical defense. So, this is a really good defensive build. Staff, if you want to play support. If you have like a group of friends to play with, this would be the way to go. Staff also has the second highest the second highest block ability in the game because they have the second highest amount of defense. So your defense is basically how much it determines basically how much damage you take on a block. And spear takes the least amount of damage because they're best at blocking. So I don't know. I don't want to put that many stats in. Maybe I'll go. It's at 10 now. Or I'll make it. Yeah, I'll put in just 5 points to Dex. I'm not gonna put it in anything else. I'm just gonna put 5 into Dex. I'm gonna go back in here and just see what 5 points does. So I'm actually 1 level below the dungeon now. And I can actually summon this guy as well. Oh, never mind. He does have... Let's see. He does have points. So I could allocate points there. I'm gonna put them all... Actually, I'm just not gonna do anything. So these, you can actually purchase these skills with stat points for your yokai. So I'm just gonna leave him. Actually, I'm gonna summon him and then not gonna do anything with his stats. So, there you go. Now, Fluffles is actually out with me. Which is pretty nifty. They're not really useful later on down the road, but at the beginning, it's pretty cool to just have a little partner character out. He's basically a pet. So I'm gonna use Misty Massacre. And I'm already doing a lot more damage. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit harder. That's going to be annoying at first. It's because your partner is going to level up really fast at first. And remember, use a wand or a staff to block to raise your SP. You're also going to lose a bunch of durability on that weapon, but it'll raise your SP. Every 12 points, power plus 1 point physical attack. Every 10 points, power plus 1 affinity, all weapons. Does not give you plus 1 affinity to all weapons. Or I would have had put more into power. It does not give for, what's it called? Wand and staff. So there. I'm just gonna block, because I really don't have a lot of SP. I'm gonna come over here and crack the rest of it. Again, I'm just gonna pick everything up, you know. Gonna open everything. I'm gonna take my time for this, because, you do have natural SP regeneration. But it just takes a while at first until you raise those stats. So, your pet, your yokai, will actually attack things for you as well. There you go, and I got more status points because I leveled up to 15. Cool, I'm not the same level as the dungeon. also have an achievement. I am forgetting perfect block restores SP. Yeah, if I'm perfect blocking. But it's just quicker to do it this way. And it's hard to explain perfect blocking because I'm really shitty at it. It's like I've done this before. Nah. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Shizuka, and I'm gonna identify all these weapons. I know it's kind of dumb to do that, but I want to get at least weapons that I, like, am set with, you know what I mean? Alright, perfect. So I got another one of these, and it has a good grade, so that's awesome. Bright homing, solid. I'm pumped about that. Spin kick, flying swallows kick, no crap. Alright. Then I'm gonna storage, and I'm just gonna deposit everything into here. Don't forget to repair your weapons. Why? I don't need a bow for them. You don't actually need a bow for them. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm saying I don't need a bow. Those of you who aren't playing Spear, or you are, keep a Cedar Spear, because I believe you need one for a future quest. Let's see. Then I'm going to keep that one, because that's pretty awesome. Ain't that the truth? Right homing his bay. Anyway. Alright. For April Fool's event, the boss should be called Lag. Oh my god. Alright, so you can see, there's two arrows over here. There's the yellow one, that's gonna be your main quest line, and the blue arrow is an, what is it called? A side quest. A side quest. So I must have talked to somebody and you get a side quest along the way. But I'm gonna go run this way. And there are enemies along the way, but as long as you stay on the path, you don't actually have to attack them. They will attack you if they notice you, so, you know, just don't stop running. Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't want carried on this character because it's an alt for a tutorial, and you're not going to carry every single person that watches my tutorial stream. Allocate pet. Yeah, I'll get around to it. It's not really important. Alright, so now I'm in a cutscene. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this guy first. Quest. Bully, you were told to evacuate. And I just have to run around and talk to everybody that's here and be like, hey, you gotta evacuate, guys. Why is 6 quest so BS? I don't know. What is 6 quest? How do I have the same name? So actually, instead of using an L for the L in Raelan, I used a capital I. So for this character, my name is actually Ray Ian, but it looks like a lowercase L, so that's how I got away with that. Yeah, yeah, I cheated with that. I mean, I couldn't have anybody else running around as me. And I couldn't run around as anyone else. Like, I am me. I can't do it. Alright, talk to this dude again. So I told everybody, hey, go away, and this fuck is still here. 6 quests, you need to fix 4 parts of 6. Each part needs 300 armor bits, or 600 armor bits, 300 deco bits, and 10 refine. I have no idea what that is. So after the divine possessions? Oh, is that like a later update for us? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I finished everything. The people on helping minus yourself are actual people you helped in the game. Yeah, I figured. It's after you finish the possession form. Yoshi, Shizuka, Moroku, Momo, and Ibaraki. Yeah, I've done all of those. I still don't know what you're talking about. Is it like... Do we not have the whole story? Like, I'm at the part where Kyoto's supposed to come crashing down. Alright, so then I'm just gonna follow this, Alright. Quest outbreak, you know what that means. I just have to attack some stuff. Pick that up. That's what the little pinkish purple arrow is gonna be. It's just you're gonna get a random quest to kill those certain enemies. I think you have to kill like 3 of them. There you go. And you get a little bit of experience for it, you know. It is what it is. Alright, so before I go in here, I'm gonna go back to my yokai. So he's level 8 already. They level up really quickly. So I'm going to pull his spinning attack and his ramming attack. Proceed. I'm just gonna wait. So there. Basically, you just buy him attacks. I'm just gonna go on all 3 difficulties while I'm here. So I'm gonna do this dungeon 3 times. Alrighty. Yep, that's why I'm gonna do as many as I possibly can. Alright, this is the boss room. I'm very poisoned. Again, not important at this time. When it comes, I will do it. I'll do it as it comes. I promise. Promise I'll get to stuff. I don't think there's any new players that have been watching these. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody that's watched is either as far as, or if not, like, further than me. For the most part. You're newish. Oh my god. In what world? There. So like you can actually chill and let your partners attack for you. So like my little Kijimuna just killed that guy for me. As long as you hit something, most of the time they'll go and they'll attack. Alright. I don't think I have it. No, I'm fucked. Alright. So this guy right here. I'm running. Look at that. So, this is called a Goldaruma. Those guys, he's falling off the map. Those guys are actually only weak to poison. So he disappeared. But, oh no, he's still over here. I'm actually gonna try and pull out a poison weapon. If I have any. Yeah, here we go. So, where'd he go? He's over here. Oh, and he ran away. So, when you have poison skills, you can actually kill those guys, and they give you a butt ton of experience, and they're really, really good to kill. Hold on, I just got a message. Alright. Sorry, a friend decided to join. You may or may not have 8 characters, or 9 or 10. Oh my god. I feel like you made multiple PSNs just to have multiple characters. Alright. You can also hit R1 to get out of that cutscene. Okay. I mean, this is like as basic as it gets. Look at that, it took me 4.5 minutes to do that dungeon, because I'm trash. Actually the worst player ever. I want to try and like solo this as much as possible to show you may or may not have started with a level 83 character. What? How does that even make any sense at all? Actually. Not enough. Poop. Ah, boy. I don't even know how people can have that many fucking characters. Like, yeah, I've got 6, but I don't use any of the other ones. Rip, I missed. Well, I should what? Why? Oh no. Who do you think I'm gonna run it with? No. Why did he already do it today? Oh, well. I don't really have a squad anymore. I'll talk to you after stream about that. Just remind me. Oh my god, he healed himself. Okay, so you have to kill it with poison. He also stuns you. And he jumped, so he's gone. Wow, fuck me. A nadir? You think I'm ready for a fucking nadir? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I mean, I will be running stamina later today. Why not? Oh my gosh. I need 3 empty graves. 3 empty graves. Oh my god. I just need 3. I don't even want nadir. I just need them for my falling star. But like, it's so much time. I don't like doing these dungeons. Oh my god, I don't even have my completion. That's just so sad. You're so far ahead of me. This guy tells me. No, I don't! I'm fucking stupid. So, I'm the world's dumbest player ever, and decided that, I was gonna clear my inventory when I was really fucking tired, and guess who decided to sell their, Crimson Scales for points? I know, I was really sad about it. Because I didn't notice it? I don't know. Carry you completion? No. I'm not carrying anybody completion. I don't even have my own completion. Why does everybody... You know what? I'm not carrying anybody anymore. You guys are all mean. Oh. I'll fucking... Okay. There it is. Ta-da! Now you can hear me not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. There's somebody else here.
Yo, what up?
No,
KJ in the house.
I did not have that set up. I feel dumb now. Shh, it's fine. It's because I wasn't in a party.
This is true.
I was just by
And it sort
myself.
of just forced you into a party, like, invites me.
No, I didn't think you realized that I was streaming, so it's just like, I'll do it. It's okay to be crazy, it makes you unique. Oh my god. That's great.
I
Such
mean, you gotta
support.
stream stuff. I don't stream for Onigiri. I'm like one of the few high levels that does not stream this game. Except that one time.
At Bandcamp? What?
Yeah, something like that.
As long as you tell me you don't play the flute.
Nah, I play the trombone.
Oh my god. You have completion. Myri, you're on fucking PC. You don't count. It's
I
so
just can't
much
hold my
easier.
completion.
I don't even have my
Can't,
recipe.
can't hold
Bow of
completions.
Trarig completion? What the hell is that?
Oh, that's the bow.
Nuh-uh, it's called Bow of Raurihi or something like that.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah, they said Bow of Trarig? What the fuck is that?
Trog?
Is it different
It's
on
not
PC?
Odachi. It might be, well, I think so. Because I know
Ooh.
PS4's got some of those Western weapons that we need for, like, Sin, but PC's just, like, make.
Yeah.
We actually got a good amount of Western weapons for us.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna identify
Until Other
some
Side comes
weapons.
out, then all we do is Other Side, and, like, that's it.
I know.
There's, like, literally no weapons after that.
It drops from Mephi from Ancient Room of Rites. Alright. Yeah, ours is called something different. That's weird.
Doesn't matter. All we do is call it bow comp.
I don't know if I want to make multiple completions. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be worth
Like that mid-year.
it. That's so much effort, though.
The bow nadir is worth it though. 60 pierce and 60 dart. That just screams rapid shot and restriction. Or if you like mobbing, I guess you could use White Peacock or Backstep Arrow, whatever suits your taste. I'm the type of person who totally use a Backstep Arrow. Like, is that triple Backstep Arrow? Like, yeah.
YOLO.
Run away.
It's fine. You're trying to get Nadir from Contract Realm. Yeah, I ran it once on stamina and got my warped recipe and never went back. And I was like, no, fuck that.
It's actually not that bad.
On when you run the energy version? Are you insane?
Yeah, me and Des did it. We farmed that stuff for a couple of days. Energy stores, boost.
Nobody will run
We
with
were
me.
done in a few days.
Fuck that. Is that
Well,
Bowski?
mostly because.
No, that's not Bowski.
Oh, I see. It's okay. I'm too low key.
That's Senpai, not Bowski.
What? I'm not senpai.
You are Senpai. You're older than me.
What? Oh yeah, yeah.
You're like, what?
I had
How
to
old
th-
am I?
I had to
Who am
think
I again?
about that. Like, what year was I born? Oh yeah,
What day is
I'm
today?
like
Who am I?
23. I think Boski's older than everybody.
Kazoo.
No, actually, I think I'm older. I don't know.
You are
I
older than
think he's
me.
pretty
I'm
decently
21.
old. I'll talk about Bo.
Oh, no, he's like 30.
Yeah, he's got me.
Bowski's like dad.
Daddy Senpai Chan.
Oh my god, no. Stop. Fallen has gotten to you too. Oh my god.
It's
I'm dead.
Boski. You mean
I'm
Onigiri
dead.
Daddy
Old
Senpai
man.
Chan?
Oh my god. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to quest, do the thing. God. Jeez, Ray, come on.
Onigiri 101.
I can't buy star fragments yet. I need Morocco.
Pro tips on how to play Onigiri. Uninstall app. Play something else.
Anti-mom. Yeah, I'm now anti-mama Ray-chan. It's gross. Alright. To get to where you want to go faster, move to Resurrection Point. and then you can just roll back through the portal.
Only
Hints.
usable every 2 minutes.
Only usable every 2 minutes. So if you're lazy like me, you're gonna wanna figure out the
Remember
fastest
that
way to
one
get
update though?
places.
That were
No.
like Move the Resurrection was unlimited.
Oh my god, I would cry.
It was
Auntie and
it was
Mama can't go
broken.
together. Neither can Uncle Daddy, but that's a thing.
Uncle Daddy Senpai Chan.
I think Nixie went a bit too far, and now it's Mr. Professor Uncle Daddy Senpai Chancer or something like that.
Oh, he like made that email. Just something
No,
ridiculous.
he like changed his fucking name on Kick to like Mr.
Oh,
Professor Uncle Daddy Senpai Chan, and I'm just like, what the hell? I am not
terrible.
in the South. I'm almost in Canada. I'm that far north.
Oh, you're not that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What city you in?
Washington.
Ah, you're like on the other side of the country. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm far away from you, Kazo.
Sadness.
I agree. Every time. That name is
It's
long
all
as
good.
fuck.
I
Oh
am
my
not a
god, I
green
didn't
kitty.
actually mean to do that because that was story. Damn it! Fuck. Alright,
Rip.
whatever. Well, if you want to read the story, then I apologize. But I fucked up. Can't read the story
The
now.
story is actually surprisingly better than most people get it credit for.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad story. Like, it's actually entertaining. But I've read it so many times that I'm just like, I'm good.
It's the only thing that works in the game.
Right.
Oh wow, I DC'd.
Rip.
I just got on. Savage.
Load into Onigashima. App crash.
No, loading into Money Dungeon.
Oh, rip.
There's nothing even in there.
Not even. Back then, we couldn't even read the story. Yeah.
Right? Just blanks. Just lines and boxes.
The struggle is real. There's nothing but boxes. Yeah. Alright. So I'm
Abandon
gonna
all
level
hope.
these up. Any BS wands. What's this? Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball OP. Doesn't matter. Not gonna use it.
Shadow Ball's too slow though. Use Soul Strike.
Onigiri tip number 1. Delete it. Print it.
Nope. No, that's not Onigiri tip. That's pro tips.
Yeah. Pro
Save your
tips.
money. Go play something else.
Pro tips with Senpai Kazo.
Or be
Yeah.
better than the rest and not get money. Give money to Onigiri, and then be OP.
Yeah.
And actually get drops.
What
You
are
spend
those?
money, no drops for you. You don't spend money, here's all the drops.
Nah, you think everyone should quit once they get the Oni dagger? Oh my god.
Terrible.
The boxes were used to fill with salt. Yeah, basically.
I have
Basically.
never DC'd in Money Dungeon. Somebody must have whispered me
Probably. It
while I
wasn't
was
me.
like going through a load screen.
I blame Dez.
Nah, me and Dez aren't friends anymore.
Oh, what happened? Something.
You remember that Mephi run
No.
the other day when me and you ran Mephi and I sort of set things up for us to run Mephi, but I was standing there waiting for him to join because he could have totally joined.
Oh, and then you ran with me.
So yeah, but
He
then
seriously
he
got
still
butthurt over
totally
that?
didn't join. Yeah, so like he unfriended me and now we're like enemies.
Wow. Whatever.
I
I'm more
mean,
fun anyway.
yeah. Eh, yeah. He's got a whole bunch of stuff going on in his life anyway. School, work.
Yeah.
He ain't got time for onigiri.
True that.
Onigiri is like two jobs. Job number one, suffering. Job number two, more suffering.
True that. What's wrong
Except
here?
these
I'm gonna
jobs
get rid of
take
him.
your money.
The Oni drama is the best. The struggle. Alright. Awesome. So, now I have a new quest. Once you get your weapon to level 10, you'll get a new quest. It's called Smelting. So you can go in, you can select a weapon to smelt, and then once you have a second copy of the same weapon, you can use that as a material. What I want to do is I'm going to use Skill Evolution, and I want to use Grade Up, because I want to make it better. Then I can hit Smelt, and it failed. Rip me. So I have nothing else to use as equipment, as material, so I can't really smelt this weapon yet. Which kind of sucks, because that's what I wanted to do.
Pro tip: if you get artisan swords, use them wisely. I wouldn't recommend using them on weapons you can ID.
Right. Smelting reset button
Especially
A times 5. Holy shit.
nice. Oh yeah, they give you a good amount of resources starting out.
Yeah, like when did we start getting all this stuff?
7 updates ago.
Nuh-uh. That was like just
You're
after
right.
I started playing. No. We did not start getting
Yeah.
all these XP boosts and shit. Don't believe it.
Don't worry, we should be getting login calendar too soon.
Oh my god, I really hope so. Alright, so now
Hopefully
I
we'll
have an
get a
XP
decent
boost.
Halloween event.
Right? Ooh, look a mag. OP.
Last year they just gave us some like short-term Halloween accessories.
Yeah, there was like, what, a cape and a hat, basically.
Yeah, and some pumpkin heads.
Oh yeah. There we go. I'm gonna raise
But
up my hand.
everybody only wore the cape and the hat because they were the best ones.
Boo Boo Fetsu. What the hell?
I think I still have my cape.
I don't understand. So I don't have a poison cloud wand yet. I'm sad. Level 10. I don't know how far I'm gonna go.
Did you tell them to make sure to put all friendship items in the Shizuka early game?
No, why would you do that?
Because you can't progress your story unless you like level 10.
Well, oh, it's not that hard to level her up though.
Yeah, you also want them spicy weapons.
Eh. Ask Kazo this. Ask Kazo what? He's right here. Remember the nothingness days? Those were the best.
Ah, those were the good times. I still have my nothingness mags.
Why in the world would you use a nothingness max?
Well, back in the day, there was basically an XP cap. So if you didn't run Ichigo State 5-man hell like efficiently enough, you couldn't get XP. So what people would do is they would wear nothingness mags and they would only get 1 XP a kill, so they can get lucky boxes and resources at like lower level dungeons they could farm. There's literally just resource farm reasons.
Yeah.
Because
Kazo
once you
probably
get to
doesn't
like a
remember
certain level,
you, but he was your dude with nothingness mags.
can't be.
I know who it is. Neener, neener, neener. Come back, you fuck. I want to kill you.
No, it's impossible.
I know who it is. If you think you know who it is, you're probably wrong.
But there can only be one.
Me and Goddess Freya, he said.
Dang it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I was trying so hard to remember because he helped me through Oshu Highway.
Wait, she used to be called Goddess Freya?
Yeah.
I mean, those two have had so many fucking names, it's not even funny.
So have I. I've went through Kami no Mizame and like Kami no Ataraxia. Now I'm just like Keizo.
I don't understand how people can bring themselves to change their names. I'm attached to the name Raelan.
I'll never change my name. It's like 70 OC. It's like 3 drop boosts. Or 2 energy restores with 10 OC left over. Or 60 potions to prevent myself
Oh,
from
no,
dying
Goddess
from
Freyr was
poison.
another nothingness user. Okay.
He was the original, like, nothingness user.
I thought you were talking about... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't think she played as long as you did.
To Oshu.
No,
Then, like,
no.
shortly quit.
No, the person that I'm talking about, who you don't.
Most people already quit anyway. Most of the original people.
I know. It's kind of shit that a lot of people have quit. Like, I mean, I get why, because it's a
Well, a
frustrating
lot of
game,
people.
but like...
Oh yeah, I mean drop rates are bad enough, but most people quit because of the horrendous lag and being unable to farm stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's Mel, if you
Callus.
remember.
Mel?
Yeah.
Wow, that brings. Wow.
He's like,
Does he still
wow,
play?
memories. No. Fuck doesn't play. Him or
Sadness.
Neko.
Come back.
No, they went to Destiny because they hate us. Obviously.
D2 is just a remake.
I mean, I got it. I haven't touched it since I got it.
I don't even need to touch the game. I'll just watch somebody play it and just instantly realize it's yeah, remake.
Yeah, I like to watch Morph play every once in a while whenever he streams.
Nah, you gotta play Nier Automata or Sword Art Online or like Horizon.
Bruh, don't you diss D2?
Whatevs.
It's like you guys don't even know him. Onigiri is day. Onigiri is life.
Nah, there was like a good 3 months where Skyforge was life,
Yeah, but Skyforge is shit.
and then I quit.
Exactly. If Kazo can quit a game, it's trash.
Especially considering I put a couple $100 into Skyforge.
Exactly. Oh my
I
god,
still
he
have
has
premium.
like... Oh my god, he takes like no fucking damage! Die already, for the love of all that is holy. Come on, don't go immune. Don't get that immunity. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, please. Please don't do it. No, 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 no.
Are you playing Wand?
No. Ah.
Milkshake and that falling star.
Alright, awesome.
Pretty spicy. Milkshake
Jeroma's
and that
pipe.
this.
Pick that
Who
shit
is
up.
Milkshake? Did they go by a
Milkshake?
different name?
Milkshake was Melody.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. And she went back to Milkshake.
Like, bro,
He
all
only
these
gains
OG
immunity
weapons.
when the difficulty is on hell and you think hard to. D2 is D with new bells and whistles. Yeah. See, I just... Yeah. Oh wait, don't
Nah,
leave that
you
dungeon.
gotta fight through the frame rates in Onigiri. Fight to survive.
Right. You play D2 and can say it's a disappointment. Yeah.
Oh snap! Somebody just pulled out a chain in Onigashima.
Is it
I
Lyoko?
gotta make that. Probably. I'm gonna make one of those. I'm gonna make the rusty chain. It's so OP.
Sword users.
Just for chain. Just for chain counter. Invincibility! For like 1 second and then die. I'm gonna have to eventually let go of my attachment to be only twin sword and bow.
Don't you even think about it.
I must go back to sword.
No. Don't do it. It's a trap,
What is a
Kaza.
game check?
It's a trap.
But Dance's Strike is so awesome.
But it's a trap.
I agree. All that slice element. I'm totally not gonna like maze my mags for slice element. Walk around with 250 slice. I'm like, hey guys,
It's a terp.
check out this
Yeah.
one step. Damage cap.
Stop it.
Damage cap. Damage
Stop
cap
it.
on a one step.
Oh my god, no, stop.
I'll damage cap with a void lightning slash. Like a savage. It'd be OP, just void lightning slash, hits like 7 times, just straight nines, like
God.
destruction.
Alright. So I have a fuck ton of status points.
Alright. Can finally take these Kanmon mags off.
And I have officially cleared all of... Oh no, I've just cleared Kashidin.
Pro tips for endgame: make Kanmon mags. Secondary pro tip for endgame: make Usamidori with triple coin explosion.
Dude, that's so much further down the road.
Actually, it could be mid game because if you get an Usamidori and 4 Kanmon, you can get that early game.
I mean,
But
yeah, I
unfortunately,
could.
you're gonna have to spend money to try and get the skill set card one. Or you can just get one, but you get a 300 boost, you run money dungeon like once a month on a 300 boost low level, you'll be walking around with like 100 mil. You're good for a good amount. Do it on a fever. Tasty. Get like 40 mil run. Aw, man, who is this guy with his mount killing all the Kijis? Aw, he's like level 72. What the heck? Wish I had him out.
You have a fucking mount.
Nah, his name's Meat Shield.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you can't even meat shield for me. Sometimes I'll just stand there 3 rooms back, looking at a wall. Like, what is he doing with his life?
There, I officially succeeded a smelt.
I think it's a lie. All I do is meat shield.
Damn it! Oh my god, I literally just need Poison Fang too, so I can kill this stupid thing.
Nah, just use poison rapid shot.
I don't have fucking bow with Poison Rapid Shot now, do I? Here's my only bow. No, I don't have it. It only has 83 Dura anyway. Why are you such a bum?
Go weapon farm.
No, I'm like not even level
Pro
30
tip:
yet.
weapon farm a poison cloud early game.
Yeah,
It will
Poison
help
Cloud
you
is
level.
important. I'm level 21. I'm gonna go through all of these effing quests.
Here comes Keizo to power level Raelan.
No! Oh my god. That's like the one thing
Power
you're not
level.
supposed to do. I'm never gonna get my friendship items if we go power level. That's so dumb.
Don't worry, power level even further to EE. Friendship farm on the islands.
Oh my god.
I mean, you
Don't
do
do
need
it.
Susanoo at like 15. What is it, like 13 before you get those items?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day I see like a level 61 on a moon, be like, no. Get
Wear
out of here.
nothingness mags and get me to the fucking NH12 too.
level,
No, we're
level
not power
61.
leveling my alt. Not this one. You can power level the rest of them.
People
I
be
don't
like,
care.
GM Raelan. Like, why are you here? Yeah. Kill like several field bosses. Got you. I'll kill Death Scythe with my cursed arrow. Hit that spicy, like, 3 mil. Other side.
Alright.
Hacks.exe initiate.
Oh my god. What the hell? You're actually looking for death scythe? Well, I'm not even close to getting a death scythe because I'm not there in the story.
Let's see, level 21. Hacks.exe initiate. Proceed to farm Yagyo.
No, I don't need
Yeah,
it. I don't need
yeah.
it.
You
Okay.
need it.
No,
You need it.
it's a bad idea.
I agree. You should do it. It'd be fun.
Alright, now just give them the friendship items. Don't forget, you have to give them the ones that they like best.
Give into
And don't listen to Anakazo at all.
the hate. Power level. Power level.
That's literally the worst advice you could give to a new player. Because
0
they're
to
all just
100%
like,
a day.
kill a field boss for me, help me power level. And I'm just like, no, stop. That's not how you play the game.
They
Don't
power
do
level and
it.
then they have to quit because they can't progress.
Exactly. I'm like, no, stop. That's how you get people to quit the game.
Now, how you get people to quit the game the moment they load into Onigashima, you friend them, and then when they're about to go run something, you just spam their chat. And
Until they
cause them to
DC.
DC constantly. Terrible. Did you
Tip
tell them
1,
about
kill
the
all the
daily
field
rewards?
bosses. Power level Lake Hell. That's a terrible idea. Priority when
Did you
leveling
did,
up partners.
did you mention the daily achievements or go over them yet or not?
I mean, yeah, not really. Because I haven't
Not
gotten
really.
around to that.
Achievements are important, kids. To see your achievements, go to well, more appropriately,
I don't
touch
know
your
who that is, but
touchpad.
they keep smacking me.
Touch your touchpad, go down to achievements, and then you'll have all your achievements. You should do your daily, weekly, and especially monthly.
Alright, so, yeah, you have different achievements for every day. This is your daily, so if you clear 10 dungeons in one day, you get a stone basket. Stones are important. Save them. If you do 15 identifications in one day, you get a repair fairy. I don't really worry about those. They're important
Don't worry
though.
about those. Yeah.
They're good though. You'll identify the weapons, especially early on.
I'm sitting on 400 of them. You can't even sell those things. I'll eventually reach cap. What will I do then?
It's fine.
They'll slowly take over your present box until you can't hold anything.
Maybe one day we'll be able to trade them for points.
Ah, that'd be wonderful. I'll
But
trade 500 of them for like 2 points.
these are your most important ones right here. Kijimuna and Darumas. If you kill 50 of them each in a day, you get a cudgel and a prayer crystal. Those are important items that you will use later on. If you do 75 identifications, this will be your weekly identifications. You'll get some extra stuff. If you clear 50 dungeons in 1 week, you'll get a drop boost. Drop boosts are important and those are free. Take it while you can get it. 300 identifications in 1 month, you're going to get 3 Artisan's Treasure Swords. These are like gold. They are one of the most important items in the game. If you don't get them, shame on you, and it's a waste of
Don't
time
spend
if
them
you
all
don't.
in one place.
Yeah, don't spend them all in one place. This
Favorite
is
them,
pretty
save them,
important.
put them in storage.
Yeah, this is pretty important as well. You're gonna run out of durability really fast. So definitely,
You have to go over the
definitely.
point Daruma, because those Dura tickets in the point Daruma are actually good if you get the 30s and the 10s,
Mhm.
and they're relatively cheap. Oh yeah, pick up everything you see and then sell it to the point Daruma, which is usually located in every village.
Yep.
And point all your stuff and buy Dura tickets and later on lances, if you
Mhm.
can save up enough points. You know what? I should top up on this because this is pretty important stuff right here. There's a Magatama when you get later into the game that one of your NPCs can craft Kayuga. It's called the Mangoku Magatama. It requires one red scale and one thunderstone and a decent amount of money. But if you make that, you can dissolve it, and you'll almost always get back more than what you put into it. So you basically trade money for stones and resources back. A good way to generate points. That's actually some endgame pro stuff that recently came out on PC like a couple months ago. But you need a thunderstone to start. Run
Yep.
dailies. Pro tip: buy Lances.
Oh yeah, I already did that.
You did that? Okay, cool. I wish the more than just the first one was like 40k points. Just like 40, 50, 60, 70, then it caps out at 80k. That'd be nice. Oh, that takes care of mine.
I'm just gonna
Cool.
kind of stand here and pretend to look cool.
Are you slacking off? How dare you? I will find you, and I will power level you.
You will not. Actually, you can join my party if you.
Hmm. I'll think about it.
I put it in recruit so I look cool. It's basically just above my head so people can see the thing. Ah, somebody's doing a golden weapon hunt. Why? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I'm so triggered. I hate that
Chip
stupid
one
dungeon.
power level like hell.
I hate that stupid dungeon.
Nice.
You can power level the rest of my alts. Give me
There you
resonance.
are. I found
G-Bots found me first.
you. I DC'd. Dang it.
Oh no. Rip
The,
Kazo.
mom- the moment I find Raelan.
See, I'm just too OP. You can't even handle my ult.
Nope.
Oh my god. That sucks
Just
so
your mere
bad.
presence parts the skies and casts a shadow on darkness itself.
I mean, there was one night where everybody was calling me goddess, so I don't know if you were there for that, but I became a goddess. It was great. Oh look, there's Rose. Auntie Mama Ray. I'm dead. I am dead. Oh my gosh, necrotic, stop. Oh no.
Stalking. Stalking. Stalking.
No. I have to go change my hair color so I look more like me.
This is me in my full power. The
Beauty
glory.
salon. I can't even see you right now because I'm changing my eyes and my hair color.
It's okay. I need to put a shirt on anyway.
Oh my god, why are you naked?
No, hey, I'm wearing like a tank top, alright? Whatever. Do what
Let
I
me see
want.
the saturation first.
This is my true power. I mean, Rose is the one who's naked over there. How's that bra even? How does it? How does it even support anything? There's like no straps around the shoulders or anything. It's just a piece of string padding. It literally defies physics.
I like to do this
I'm
with
gonna wear
even
my
numbers.
ears. Oh, pulling out ice stuff, huh? Oh, pulling
There
out.
we go.
All right, all right, all right. This guy over here
That's gonna be my
pulling
eye
out all that OG
color.
stuff.
I don't know. We'll just bring up
Tell
the
me, Shush.
brightness.
I'll pull out the ultimate OG. Oh wait, I can't hold it. Dang it.
And I DC'd. Well, rip. Let's